So our notion of what school is informed by the model for an industrial model of children coming into a space, sitting in rows, facing the front. Every piece of knowledge that child should need would be poured forth from the adult at the front of the room. That's not how teaching and learning works anymore. What we understand is that children come to us with prior knowledge, often quite varied in level. They have different interests and passions, some curiosity and hunger about different things, and they progress at different speeds, sometimes in different fields. So what we need is flexible learning spaces that allow learning to happen in lots of different ways, sometimes with the teacher having direct instruction, but that's really actually a pretty modest part of what a normal class looks like these days. Often it includes students having done the direct instruction in a flipped classroom at night with video, for example, coming into the classroom ready to work in small groups on things, with the teacher liberated to go around and be a coach, to help guide, to ask the right next question. But sometimes it will be a project that will need the maker space. So children might leave this classroom to go into another space, might leave my classroom here to go into a lab to run a simulation, might leave my classroom to go print a 3D model of the bridge they've designed for whatever. So classroom spaces are much more permeable, and there's a whole lot more need for liminal space in close proximity to the classroom for different kinds of learning. I don't know what's going to happen as we look to the future, but I'm anticipating that the 8 to 3 o'clock day, the September to June school year, the class campus is breaking down. I think it's also happening within the school day that for some students, they'll want to double up in math and science and need more time for that, whereas others are going to find more need for deeper experience in another area. Not being let off the hook for anything, but being allowed to have the luxurious opportunity to delve and gorge deeply when necessary. And so flexible space will allow for that. The new building will provide us with flexible space, close proximity between arts and science spaces and socializing spaces and library spaces and eating spaces. All of that will be much more permeable